Morning everyone. Me and Sarah are out and about again this morning, as always. I just thought I'd come for a little sit down. I got a bit tired up the hill. It's not exactly far, but the legs just wearing away. But just thought I'd have a little chat just about things that just get frustrating for me. I don't know what it is, but like before the stroke occurred, I was quite capable of doing all sorts, DIY, computers, everything, like paper, the whole lot. I could do everything myself. A very independent type person. Yeah, and I've always been like that. Like, and but since the strokes come about, I'm now being honest. I do struggle with it. It's trying to explain the difficulties that you face. It's like, it's not just the sight that becomes a problem, it's how the sight affects you, because yes, I can see forward, I can see most things, but the comprehension at the same time of the brain trying to comprehend what I'm doing whilst trying to use my hands that are not able to function the way it was, especially the left side. My right side I'm okay with, but my left side I can't do things, so it just hinders, and it culminates in getting overwhelmed whilst trying to do the simplest of tasks. I mean, like, I'm trying to get my webcam working on the computer. Now, the other day it was all set up, it was all fine. I go back on, I go to start, and it won't work. Don't know why, nothing's changed, I've just turned it on. Yeah, but before I'd be able to get through, I'd have moments on most things electronic, but I'd be able to get through and figure it out. Now, it's just so overwhelming, and it gets frustrating, and a task that should only be a short period of time now takes hours. So it's like doing these videos. It takes me an age to get them up to a point where I'll post it. I know they're not great, they're more raw, they're more like, as I am, that's what you're getting. But it just takes a long time to get there. But before I could have been able to have coped with it a lot better. Yeah, but at the moment, it's just overwhelming. And even the simplest of things, like trying to read a letter now that's because of my eyesight. It's not necessarily the reading the words. Yes, that becomes an issue, but I can use a magnifier, I can use my phone, it's like I can read Meta to read it out. There's more I can do, but it's the comprehending it. I can't quite comprehend what it's telling me, so I might have to read something more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times, and then it sort of gets in. Not fully, but sort of gets in. I find watching things pictorially on like YouTube or something is a lot easier. It's far easier, and my brain seems to be able to take those pictures, because I think where this is where the ADHD, autistic ADHD, kicks in. Seeing the pictures is how my brain wants to learn anyway. So when I'm forced to read a letter, I just can't do it. I'm better at listening. So someone talks to me, solicitors or anything like that, if they talk to me, I'm fine, I can get it. But don't send me emails, don't send me things that I've got to try and comprehend myself. It's not happening, it's not going to work. Yeah, and these things just get too much some days. They get overwhelming, especially when you get 5 letters or something through, and then you've got to try and deal with them, and it just gets on top of you. So that can take you from having an okay morning to just feeling absolutely rubbish. Right, you literally go along a day where you've been absolutely fine, but then you get something comes through and it can just ruin your day. You catastrophize it, because trying to comprehend it, you can't. and it just gets so overwhelming inside you. It's like tightening in your gut where you're trying not to get stressed, but you can't naturally just let it go. It's like it's there, it's gnawing away at you, and it's a simple task for anyone who's compass mentor, shall we say. But if you're not, it just becomes a lot. But then if you want support, you've got to ring up, but then you've got to sit with a bloody stupid computer, right, trying to talk to you and go through all this. I just want to talk to a human, because a human can interact so much easier when they hear the frustration of what you're going through. A computer doesn't hear frustration, it just hears the words. So an AI assistant agent doesn't work for disabled cognitive issues or brain damaged people, because there's no sympathy, there's no empathy, there's nothing human about it. And as much as it's great for the sales and things like that, AI can work for that. That's good. But what it does do, it discriminates against people with a disability. I'll go on about this, I've probably gone on about it before, but it becomes too much and it becomes overwhelming. So then after that phone call, you're still frustrated because you've had to take 20 minutes to get through to a human. When you get to the human, it's dealt with, it's done, it's over, and then you can move on. You feel fabulous that the person has actually helped you because they've listened, they've understood your problems, but you've had to go through all that process of that stupid AI agent that winds you up, when what these people could have done is just put an option: are you disabled, do you need extra support? Click 3 for yes, right, or whatever. You go through, you get to a human, they assist you. Yeah, that's how it should be, not automating everything. Like, they always turn you to websites. Don't need a website. But hey, let's get away from that, let's enjoy the day. As you can see in the park, Sierra's there just chilling out, right? We've got the beautiful sun just beaming down on us today. Yeah, right, it's glorious today, right? But I'll carry on for a walk in a minute, right, because I think I've had a long enough rest to chill, right? My leg's feeling a little bit better. Yeah, still tired, it was dropping as I was walking along. I don't have a dropped foot per se, because it's more my knee. So just where I am there, all up here starts getting tingly, and it just starts getting weak. You can feel that it gets weak, and then as I'm walking along, I dip. My leg goes, my knee goes, and my right hand side is the only thing holding me up. And I'm trying not to use a cane or anything too much. Like, I use this cane, right, but that's just to highlight that I might not see people. Yeah, which, to be honest with you, I saw this post the other day from this older gentleman about having a cane, and he said on there, he said he feels like a charlatan. He feels like he's conning people because he doesn't need the cane all the time, but he feels like he's conning people that he has got it. But then he goes on to explain, he said, but the reason I've got my cane isn't because I need it all the time, it's because there are times I need it. So you have to have the cane with you. And that's what it's like for me. I get away without using it at times, but there are times when I need it, especially when it's busy. So trying to walk through the town or through certain streets, when you get lots of people, it's quite overwhelming. You need the cane to highlight that you've got a problem, so that they can prepare to give you a bit of allowance, a bit extra space. It doesn't always work, right? But once they walk into you, they generally get the gist of why you've got the cane after that. So we've had a few moments where people are about to get RC with us, but then they've realised that they're the ones that have made the error. Yeah, and there's also other things like there's cultural education as well. There's a few cultures that don't understand what a cane is, and in the UK now, like most British born people understand what a cane is. Not all, some of them are just rude as well. Kids are great because they'll ask questions. They're like, oh, why's he got that? And you generally hear parents, oh, it's because he's blind. Misnomer. Just because someone's got the cane doesn't mean they're blind fully. Yeah. And something I didn't realise, but you sometimes get canes with red around them. Now, I didn't know until I got this what that red meant. And why would I? Yeah, I wasn't blind, I wasn't disabled, I wasn't anything. Yeah. But that cane means they're deaf as well as partially sighted, or they're hard of hearing. It could be that they've got hearing loss, they've got sight loss, and sight loss, like we've gone before, there's the peripheral sight loss that I suffer. You have got stigmata and nuclear degeneration of the eyes and glaucoma and things like this. Those are all things that is why people might use a cane. But then you've got the loss of hearing, that makes it more awkward, and that's why they have red on them. I did have at one point a white walking stick, but unfortunately that doesn't help most partially sighted people, because people don't see the white as what it is, which is to highlight that you're partially sighted. They just see the walking cane, and as this arrogant, ignorant toad in a town near us, I went, oh, I've got your benefit stick, right? And this was literally not long after I'd had the stroke. So straight away he's like, oh, I've got your benefit stick, you're getting your benefits, are you? Whilst he sat there with a 5-gallon drum of cider, trying to drink it down his neck during the morning, not afternoon, morning. And he's going, you got your benefit stick. And I'm thinking, you cheeky toad. I was going to be a bit stronger then, but toe rag, right? You sat there, you hypocritical turd, drinking alcohol this early in the morning, and you think I'm the one with a problem. There is no sense in some people. They're all quick to judge people. Now, it's okay to judge people, but don't judge it correctly. Hold your tongue until you understand someone. Yeah, hold your opinion until you know what they are, who they are, what they're going through, and only then can you then understand. Yeah, just love our people, love people. Just be kind. It doesn't cost much. It's like P's and Q's. When I was a kid, it cost nothing. Just saying please and thank you cost nothing. But nowadays, you try and find people that are actually that polite. Sometimes they're just not as they used to be. And it is getting worse, but I think there's also getting better at the same time. There seems to be a wake up in life, and people are realising the true values that we're missing, they actually appreciate. And it's coming back, I think. I think people are starting to be nice again, which I think we need. We need to welcome each other. We need to be nice to each other, but not be abused. Right. But anyway, that's my little rant of today. But let's hope we have a good day, burgers. My little burgers. Let's enjoy the sun. Get out there, smile, take every little bit of enjoyment that you can out of what's around you. Yeah, because it'll keep you pepped up, right, and not getting too low. All right, but stay strong. Be good. Don't worry. Tomorrow's a new day. Just stay strong. You'll be good tomorrow. Right? You might be having a bad one today, but tomorrow you'll be okay. Have a good one, my little burgers. Oosh. And there's Sierra just saying, I'm ignoring you all, but goodbye. Ruff.